What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today, little topic at hand is about strengthening the back, why everybody should have a strong back. So it turns out that 70 to 85% of all Americans will suffer from one time or another of lower back pain and upper back pain, for that matter. Mainly in the population of the seated folks. As I'm seated right now, I'll share exactly what I'm doing. I'm sitting in this postured position with my back in an arched position, my abs flexed, my chest up, my head up, because good posture is part of having a good, strong, healthy back. I have an Olipop Cherry Cola. Speaking of back, let's listen for the crack. That was a good one. Delicious, ice cold, and oh so bold. So, part of these back problems that most people are experiencing is mostly because of sedentary behavior. Sedentary meaning not that physical, not on the go. And part of that is because we live in an office seated society, lots of people at desks and chairs in the seated position. And this wreaks havoc on your back after a while. You're just compressing your spine. And then if you're not holding yourself up like I just demonstrated, good deep breathing, keep the abs a bit flexed. You don't have to go crazy on it, but keep them flexed. Make sure your posture, keep the shoulders back. You don't want to be all hunched over like this. This is not good for you. That'll wreak havoc on your neck and your spine, going all the way back down your back. It's not a good thing. You want a great life, right? You want to feel better in life? Take care of your back. So it turns out that people with these back problems are double the risk for obesity and cardiovascular disease, depression, osteoporosis. All these could be contributing factors to a weak back. Stiff muscles, muscle fatigue, spinal instability, all not good things, as if you've experienced lower back pain, then you know that how the quality of life can be so affected, entirely affected terribly, to where you just don't want to do anything. You just want to be out of pain. However, having a good spine equals a strong life. Most people don't realize it, but your back is a large muscle contributing to your whole physique and causing you to move about. Spinal cords in the middle, you got vertebrae on the outside, all these bones. You want to strengthen all the ligaments around because there's nerves all around your back. And your back will sense that you're messed up just a little bit, and it'll send that pain, that damage is taking place as soon as it feels a little messed up. That's why back pain, lower back pain, is so excruciating. Not a good thing. So there's a couple different versions. There's musculoskeletal back pain. That's the most common. That's the physical duration, strains, pulls of the muscles and nerves. And then there's pathological. This is only a small percent people dealing with that. That's a disease. That's something like a possibility of cancer has started, or you'll have some other life-threatening disease. But what I'm focusing on today is mostly the fatigued muscle, the one that most Americans feel. With the problem with the lower back pain, if you don't get it taken care of, you'll get stiffer muscles. Fat accumulation will come around the back, and then you're really not in a good spot. You don't want fat accumulation around the lower back. It's a terrible thing to happen. The obesity, the weight gain, it's not a good look. And it even feels worse. What you do want, though, is a lot of exercise. I promote a lot of back workout. I love working the back and taking care of my posture. I'd recommend that everybody, no matter what your fitness level is, start doing chins. There's plenty of chin assist versions to do. You can get the band. There's stretch bands. You can tie it around your foot, tie it up around the bar of the chin up, put your foot in it, and it gives you some resistance, but allows you to carry some of the weight. Start practicing chins. Or a chin up machine that you can exactly hook the weight, and you take off some of the weight that's suggested. You can slide the pin into the 60, take 60 pounds off, take 90 pounds off, and get the motion going. But the more you strengthen the back, better your quality of life will be. I am a firm believer in doing as many chins as possible in your back workout. Make yourself stronger. With doing a chin up, you are using all parts of your body. Nearly all parts of your body is flexed, and you're also gaining a lot of core movement, using your abs, using your diaphragm, using parts of your chest. The more you can do a better chin up, the faster you are to greater health overall, and you'll notice that you get in great shape to where your abs are starting to show, which is all good things. This is what we want. What we don't want is poor posture when you are doing a chin up. You got to be mindful of the version that you're doing. Make sure it's anatomically correct. Make sure you're doing the right rep range, the right rep in general. Don't make a sloppy chin. It's just going to create a sloppy outcome. I'm also a huge fan of rows. So if you all know what a row is, stay in the seated position like this, or you could be standing. Just going to pull to your stomach or right under your pectoralis with the bar, or if you have cable system, or if you're actually rowing on a boat, same movement. You're rowing and you're going to be working your latissimus dorsi. That's those big wing muscles back there. And when you're doing a chin up, you're working more of the scapula. So there's like a lot of muscles going down the back, and you're going to want to do both variations. You can't get all the back in one day. I think the back deserves 2 back days. One for lats, one for scapula, and hitting the rhomboids, even the shoulder girdle. And the whole point being, you want to get as much muscle mass back there around your spine as you can. As we get older, back pain becomes more prevalent, and especially people that are ages 30 to 40, that's when it happens the most. And I know in my personal experience, I've thrown my lower back out several times, whether it be lifting slightly heavy weight, not that heavy a weight, and sometimes you're just bending over. I was sweeping at my work back in the day. I was a pretty young guy too, in the 20s, and I went over real fast doing a sweep, and I definitely yanked on my lower back and pulled my back out, and I immediately stretched it way too much, and it was awful. And I got some tips and tricks for you. I say that you need to continue movement and get the blood pumping back there, pun intended. You need to get the blood going back to the lower area and fill it up so you can give the nutrients, and the blood rushes to the muscles, and you can start healing those muscles again. What doctors will tell you is you should rest, you should take a pain pill, and if it persists after a month, come back to me. I think this is wrong advice. I say get the movement going in like a sciatic nerve. If you've ever felt that, it's a nice long stretch pain all the way down going through your hamstring, the buttocks, and it's nasty, right? The only way I've helped this was by doing a lot of stretches, and the most preventable way I've taken care of the lower back since is by doing hot yoga. It's just yoga, but you're inside a heated room that's about 100 degrees, and you're going to get going with the sweats. It's going to be a sweaty mess in there, but the positions they put you in, I've never stopped doing those since I've learned these positions. I do them every day, and I stretch out right. And there's a pose called cat-cow, and it's where you suck your body back in like this, pull your stomach all the way in towards your spine, and then you come out. You get into a serpent position like this, lifting. Say this is your head, this is the rest of your body, pushing all the way up like that, stretching that body out, stretching that spine, and getting the spine to work. Super important. I think back workout is not taken seriously enough. A lot of people are very focused on the front of their body, and they do a lot of front exercises, a lot of dude bros, doing biceps, doing pecs, working on the abs, and that's all good. However, Justin Timberlake said, "I'm bringing sexy back." Yeah, and he was right. That's what we should be bringing back. That's what we do need to do. That's why I do chins every single week, sometimes twice a week, and a back row movement, whether it be a rowing with weights or cables or dumbbells or a T-bar row, any row I can do. I want to do these back workouts. I think they're so important, and they go right along with core. With the back workouts, making sure your posture is there. You got to be using those abs. People are letting their stomachs hang, and they're letting all their energy out. You can stop the madness, and you focus, use your mind, the muscle-mind connection, flexing your abs, making sure those are tensed at all times. When you're tensing the abs, you're also going to tense the lower back. This is going to send a signal to put blood throughout the muscles. This is going to strengthen the muscles around the spine, around the core, around your obliques, giving your whole body a nice, great, strong foundation, which will save your back in the long run. I highly recommend it. Lots of back workouts, and your back is filled with power. You can go very heavy. Most people can go pretty heavy. They'll be surprised. And then I actually have a Westside Barbell made a system where it's a piece of equipment. You lay down on it prone. So my face would be down here. There's handlebars right there. My legs are hanging off. There's a small bench spot. You can hook weights up there, and you put your legs back, and you kind of just flip your legs like this. So your legs are coming up, and you're working. You're stuck in this position. You're doing it. It's called a reverse hyper. Reverse hyper extension, and these things are a godsend. I enjoyed it so much, and I've thrown my lower back out so many times that I bought the whole thing. It was $480, but a well worth it investment. Anytime I mess up my lower back, I hop right on that thing, and I start reverse hypering. The man that made it is, God rest his soul, his name is Louis Simmons, and he created a piece of absolute amazing machinery, simple enough to use, so effortless. You know, it's effortless to use. You don't even have to use weight per se. I use weight because I'm a big enough guy that I could put some weight up back there. But you can heal your lower back, and that's what he made it for, because he threw his lower back out so many times doing deadlifts that he created a machine to help it. But he knew the only way to get there was to get the blood back in the system, and that's what you have to do. I'm all about taking a doctor's orders, but not when it's flying in the face of exactly what I know how to do. And I would say if you strained your back, you got a sciatic nerve, you have to move. You have to stretch. You have to get hot yoga going. You got to get the hyperextension working. And you got to work out that body. Help the nerves heal again. Help flex around the muscle. Get blood back in the system so you can heal your lower back. That is the only way it's going to get better. Laying still in a soft bed is going to cause the rigor mortis. You're going to be stiff. When you get up, you're going to be able to barely move, and it's going to feel more awful than it did when you injured yourself. I promise. But if you put yourself in positions, do the right yoga, stretch, this can be accomplished, and you can help heal yourself. So, Moral of the story, don't let yourself fall out of shape. If you're sitting a lot, make sure you're at an office building, make sure you're sitting for an hour. Get up every hour, stretch, do some squats, do a couple laps around the office. But by all means, the human body, we know this. It was not meant to sit. It's not meant to sit at a desk all day, hunched over in a bad spine position. And then it's even worse, we got everybody in the phone, the damn heads down like this. Not good. Try to look at your phone like this. Keep your head up. Keep your spine aligned. It's the power harness. There's even a saying about that. He's got strong backbone. Where's your spine? These words aren't for nothing. It's because the back is tremendous amount of power. So make sure you take care of your spine, take care of your back, strength train, posture, anytime in your life, whether you're walking, you're riding a bike, sitting down, you fall asleep, try to be in a good postured situation. Yeah, you gotta keep the shoulders back, abs slightly flexed, straight up, backs aligned. Don't let your posture get the best of you, because, you know, you want a high quality life, right? I think we all do. And a high quality life starts with a strong, healthy back. You know, you've heard it all your life, right? This industry is the backbone of society. That's why. Because the back is strong. It's meant to be strong. Shouldn't be hurt. Shouldn't be all messed up. It's up to us. It's up to you. You must take care of your back. And that's all I got for this one. So, chins, rows, hot yoga, reverse hyperextension if you've got one. If you got one at the gym, if you know what I'm talking about. There's also a bench at the gym where you put your feet on the back of the couple pads and you lift your whole body up like this. So say your head's here, your back's here, you're coming up, slowly come down, come back up. Those are called regular hyperextensions. Those are excellent for the lower back, excellent for your back in general. Works the whole spinous erectus. And the more you create muscle back there, the better off you are in general. And you can keep walking for life. You can play your sports for life. You can continue riding a bike. By the way, riding a bike is awesome for your back. All the muscles are working. You have to keep yourself in an upright posture. Everything's flexed. It's perfect. Do that. Ride the bike. Fix your back. All right. That's all I got for this one. Thanks for tuning in. Odd Fitness. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend that you know a cool fitness guy who loves talking about the fit world. And we'll see you next time. Be back with another one shortly. Okay. Enough cornball jokes. Have a good night. Sign it out.